Jörgelt kívánok, hogy vagy, jó? So it is what is it? It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday morning, and I thought I would mosey on up here to the coffee bar and make myself a nice little paquete cave, black a little black coffee. And I used to have the big cups, and now I've kind of changed my routine. I'll have a cup. I'll have a cup of coffee when I wake up in the morning, but usually that's about it. Now and then I might make an espresso on a special occasion, such as doing a video. And you know, I miss I miss doing the videos. I do. I really I really do. I miss doing my morning videos, but I've been so busy. I have been. There goes that clock. You know, when I'm talking to my mother, she'll hear that. She's got good hearing. That's one thing I didn't get from her. But she'll say, "Oh, I left that clock." But anyway, I guess it's 9 o'clock. But but anyway, no, I've been so busy doing work. I've been waking up at like 4 in the morning, and sometimes, with the exception of an occasional nap or a soak in the jacuzzi, or stopping to get a bite to eat, or take care of other life necessities, I I'm working, and I got to tell you, I've been leveraging AI to the max. I mean, in my applications, like whereas I used to have to, maybe spend hours going around the internet finding out how to do something, or trying to hire somebody to do something, or trying to understand something. Now it's all done in seconds. You know, how do I do? I just go to Chat GPT, and how do I do this? And I want you to do this, and can I do this? And what have you? And oh boy, that's good. That's really really good. But anyway, um, the the stuff that I've been learning has just been incredible. It's interesting. I always believe, that well, there's a saying that I think it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert at something, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's like 10,000 hours. And here at, 33 years old, I don't know how many hours I've got in, but it's got to be pushing. It's got to be pushing. It's got to be pushing 10,000. But anyway, no. But I've been working. I've just been working, and I've been loving it, and it's paying off. It's paying off like you wouldn't even begin to imagine. So anyway, all this is Lord's willing. I gotta give credit where credit is due, because I know that life can change on a dime. And while I may be here talking about how wonderful my work is going and all that kind of stuff, I always in the back of my mind, if not even more toward the middle or the front, um, is the idea that life can change on a dime. But so this morning I thought that I would do a video, and usually if I'm going to do a video, something's got to get me like really excited. I got to get, as I reach for my cocoa. You see, 100% cocoa. I know there's probably some women out there going, ew, oh my God, that's not sweet at all. No, there's no sugar in 100% cocoa. But you know what they say about 100% cocoa? They say that if you eat 100% cocoa, it'll put hair on your chest. Hmm. Not to mention other body parts. But anyway, no, I gotta get excited about something. Um, when I went into autumn, going into autumn and tearing down the garden and all that was involved in that, you think to yourself, well, here comes the winter, and I like to use the winter as a time of personal growth and relaxing and what have you. But as you go through the winter, you can't help but to anticipate the coming of the spring. And anticipating the coming of the spring, you got to get ready to start your seedlings. And you actually start your seedlings in the winter before the spring, several weeks before the last frost. And I think the last frost here is like May 5th. So you got February, March, April. So it's about right now, you got about 8 weeks before the last frost, if not even seven weeks before the last frost. And I went online, Johnny Seeds, johnnyseeds.com. I don't know, company owned business or whatever, employee owned business, but it's called johnnyseeds.com. And I went on johnnyseeds.com and I shopped till I dropped. I just went vegetable by vegetable. Which tomatoes do I want? Which turnips, which beets, which melons, which squash, which cucumber. And I just filled my shopping cart. And in fact, I had to go get another shopping cart. I know it's virtual and I don't know how that works, but they told me my shopping cart is full and they said, you got to go get another shopping cart. So I had two shopping carts on johnnyseeds.com. And those seeds are going to be coming in another, those seeds will be coming in, well, hopefully a few days. But I've gotten everything else. I've gotten everything else ready. And I'll show you. Let me put on my glasses. Maybe I can't even see right now, and I don't know how many people I'm talking to. I could be talking to nobody. I could be sitting here in the kitchen, absolutely talking to nobody. But let's see if I'm talking to anybody. Ooh, I'm talking to 7 people. And I saw I thought somebody made a comment. No? Okay, live chat. There we go. Where is Penelope today? Penelope is sleeping in. Penelope is down the road. She's sleeping in, but anyway, so I'll show you if I turn this camera around here. I think I can. There we go. Oh, there we go. So you see, I'm getting everything ready. I have all my seed trays. You see, I've got all my nice little seed trays set up. So these are all set up. I've got my lights ready. I've got all my different, heat pads to keep the soil temperature at 72 degrees or whatever is necessary to make the seeds germinate. I've got my little machines to make the soil blocks. You see, so I can make my soil blocks. I've got my soil test kit all ready. I take this stuff seriously. Really, I do. If only I could learn to take myself seriously, then then that would be something. But anyway, I got all that ready, and now I got to figure out. So when it comes to the garden, maybe this will be the year that I occupy the she shed. Maybe this is the year. Maybe this is the year that there's going to be a woman, gracing the she shed. I don't know. We will see. They say if you build it, she will come. But here I am going into my third season, and no stinking woman. But anyway, all right. So look at the garden. You see? So what I'm going to do this year, if I can, I don't know if I can zoom out. But anyway, what I've got planned for this year is I'm going to take this whole area right here, and I'm going to put in a beautiful flagstone patio. So I'm going to put in a nice flagstone patio, maybe with a nice little fire pit and a couple chairs or something like that. So that's where that is going. But I'm going to be a little bit more selective this year. Every year I get overly ambitious, and I start going crazy. And next thing you know, I've got tomatillos coming out of my, well, you know what. But anyway, so this year I'm just going to be a little bit more selective. I'm going to do 2 or 3 varieties of tomatoes. Mostly I'm going to try to grow stuff for my garden or for my salads. Garlics, well, grow some garlic, some onion, and what have you. So we will see. I'm hoping that this year, last year I planted clematis along the back, those lattice that I have there. So I'm hoping this year that those are going to come in really strong and give me a beautiful backdrop. But no, it's the garden is good. I'm not going to grow potatoes this year. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put my sunflowers right over here in this area. So I'm going to have a nice little area for sunflowers going in there, and it should be good. But anyway, all right, folks. So that's about it. I need to have my brekkie and take a soak in the jacuzzi. This jacuzzi is probably one of the better things that I have bought in quite some time. I use this jacuzzi every single day, and it is just to get in there and just soak in 104 degrees and sit out and look at the garden. Oh boy. Anyway, all right, folks. Have a great day. Take care.